Hello everybody and welcome to the video. Today I wanted to talk about how I turned my Outback Wilderness into a sleeper camper. To start off with, I wanted to point out that my Outback is essentially unmodified. I have some tint on the windows, it's the darkest legal limit allowed, but other than that, it's exactly how an Outback would come from the factory. And with that out of the way, the biggest goal I had for the Outback was building a modular setup, something I could easily break down and remove. I used the Outback to transport stuff for work, so I needed to build a setup that wasn't permanent. And I started with the most important part of the camper, the bed. I tried a couple of options, including essentially a tent setup consisting of a sleeping pad and a sleeping bag. Now this works, but it wasn't quite what I was looking for in terms of comfort and aesthetics. But I got an idea for a memory foam mattress from my buddy Ian. Now Ian was building out a camper of his own and he put this memory foam in the back of his van, and I figured that it would be perfect for the Outback. I got a pad with 4-inch thickness from Amazon, but while the entire thing fits in the Outback, there wasn't any room for storage in the back, and I didn't need that much mattress anyway. The original dimensions of the mattress were 74 by 38, so I went to another buddy's house and he helped me cut it into something that would work for me. In the end, we took about 2 inches off the long side and almost a foot from the width. This meant that the pad is the perfect fit for the back. The nice thing about these dimensions is that I can have the other seat up if I wanted. At this point, I have my mattress built and it's incredibly comfortable, even considering it's in the back of a car. I finished off the bed with a pillow, some sheets, a blanket, and then a decorative cover from REI, and this is what the final bed looks like. For storage, I focused mainly on what to do with my clothes. On my previous road trips, even before I got the Outback, I would always have a suitcase with me. And while suitcases are great for traveling, obviously, they are not great for me for a road trip in the back of a car. Because I stay in the car, getting stuff out of the suitcase is incredibly cumbersome. So I wanted to have an option where the clothes were out and I could easily access anything I needed. So I found these foldable storage bins, again on Amazon, and they are a perfect fit, especially against the mattress. And with the tint on the car, you can't see what's in the bins anyway. The back is obviously the major section of the car, but I use the 2 floorboards of the passenger seats as well. Depending on the length of the trip, I'll keep the food on the floor in a little container. And then the other side, I keep other random stuff, maybe like a spare bag or maybe a portable battery bank. As far as window privacy goes, there are a couple of recommendations I have. The first is a sunshade for the front windshield. This cuts out so much light entering the car when you're stopped, not to mention helping with keeping the heat out. And the second option is something I don't have on the Outback yet, but it is privacy shades. I really only stay at rest areas or campgrounds, so there aren't many people around. But if you wanted to stealth camp in cities, like say at a Walmart or Cracker Barrel or one of those hotel parking lots, you can get these shades that are magnetized and you can stick them to your window. They aren't permanent. They're easy to put up and easy to take down, and something to consider if you wanted some more privacy. And that is it for today's video. The Outback camper is not done by any means, but I feel like it's a good start, and I wanted to share my build ideas for you, and hopefully it gives you some ideas of your own. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and thank you for watching.